Aboriginal land rights, blackouts and industrial action were a dominant feature of Queensland's political landscape in 1981. And as Cabinet papers reveal, casinos and gambling were also on the Bjelke-Petersen government's agenda. But it was a young MP from central Queensland that made the headlines with his passionate stance on toilet doors.
To latter generations, he was known as the MP who walks backwards. But back in 81, Vince Lester was the member for toilet doors that open outward.
We can arrest the numbers of people who are dying in toilets of heart attacks. You've got to be able to get in when this happens.
On the toilet door switch, Cabinet was united, but industrial tensions were tearing the state apart. When truck drivers launched a nationwide strike, the Premier Joe Bjelke-Petersen declared a state of emergency to secure the transit of basic supplies. Many questioned his motives, including a new face that emerged that year on the political scene.
People in Queensland should be thinking about why that state of emergency is continuing.
Also under question was the Police Minister Russ Hinds, who was forced to fend off allegations illegal casinos were operating in Brisbane's Fortitude Valley.
I don't know of any illegal gambling. If there's any going on, well then of course I don't know where it is.
Legal gambling was on the government's agenda, with Cabinet approving 2 casinos and introducing the Gold Lotto. The revenue from that was to help fund the 82 Commonwealth Games.
The instant lottery will have 6 first prizes of $10,000.
In 81, Joe Bjelke-Petersen came under intense international criticism for his stance on land rights and his treatment of Indigenous Queenslanders.
Start listening to what black people here got to say.
Thousands took to the streets when draft legislation was put to Cabinet to allow the government to sidestep land rights in land leasing negotiations with Aboriginal councils. Yet in 1981, not all street marches were divisive. The Springtime Warana Parade was a highlight on Brisbane's social calendar. Kieran McKechnie, ABC News, Brisbane.